All right, YouTube. I'm about to say some real spiel right now. Hopefully, this. I gotta fix my new camera. I gotta get me a new gimbal for this camera. This is not gonna work, but we're gonna make it work. Feeling guilty is something you should never do when you have success. You know, success is one of the most misunderstood things, misunderstood concepts in this world. You work hard, you sacrifice, you stay up late, you grinding, hustling, doing all of these things, taking risk, doing everything that a regular person or a normal person wouldn't do because you believe, right? And when you finally start seeing results, you start feeling guilty. Nah, I don't believe in that. Guilty because others aren't where you are. Guilty because some people are struggling while you're winning. Guilty because your success makes people uncomfortable. I hate the fact that people try to make other people feel guilty about something they worked hard for. I hate that so much. And the fact is, over time, I'm learning that success in people's eyes is like a mirror of them. All right, it reflects back so bad to others that what what they see is stuff that they could have done, but they didn't. Okay, it's it's a reflection of what they could have achieved. It's a reflection of the what they didn't do. Okay, and instead of using your success as inspiration or motivation to, damn, if he doing it, man, I'm about to go do it too. People don't take things as that. They don't look at it as that. Some people choose bitterness over that. They'll say, you've changed, or he feels like he's better than me. He just got lucky. They'll say all of this crazy work as if you wasn't putting in work or grinding for a whole year. They'll say all of these things as if you wasn't staying up, grinding, posting videos for 2-3 years. They'll say all of these things and try to downplay your grind or your hustle like you wasn't really doing that for real. All because you not winning right now. Either today or tomorrow I'm gonna drop a video about asking questions. It'll probably be today, so that way this video makes a little more sense. But let's be clear. Let's be clear. You didn't change, okay? You just evolved. That's all that happened. That's it. And that's supposed to happen. Success isn't something to feel guilty about. That's not what it's about. It's something to own. It's something to hold on to. You put in the hours. You took the risk. A lot of them. You deserve the reward. A lot of people aren't going to do what you do. And the problem is, a lot of people aren't going to do what you do, but they just want the reward. Nowadays, don't nobody want to put no work in. I don't feel like doing that. Well, then you don't feel like a reward then. Okay? You don't feel like results. You don't feel like you don't feel like none of that. So don't get mad at a person that's going to put the work ethic behind it to get it. It feel a lot. Let me tell you something. When you actually do work for it, when you finally get it, it feel a whole lot better. It feel a whole lot better, especially when you got no help and you do it by yourself. It feel a whole lot better once you put the work behind what you doing and then it pay off. It feel a whole lot better. Don't ever let nobody make you feel guilty for something that you grinded for. That's crazy. Never in life. Never in life. If anything, keep being who you are and doing what you doing. Somebody down the line gonna see you as an inspiration. Somebody will. He or she may not, and that's cool. Put them to the wayside. We block out energy like that anyway. Especially when you a person that don't do nothing but push Hey, bro, if I could do this right here, you could do the same thing. Simple. All that other energy, y'all can keep that. Y'all can keep that for sure. You know, more people need to stop bringing people down and bringing people up. Much like I do. I don't kick nobody down when they already down. You know, there's this concept called I was reading this book, bro, and it's called um I think it's called Poppy Syndrome. I wish I had the book, but I think it's called Tall Poppy Syndrome or Poppy Syndrome. But in the book, it's basically talking about when people try to cut down anyone who's rising above the average or rising above the other people, right? And when you grow taller, you stand out. That's just how I was explaining it. Or start achieving more, people will start to try to bring you down or downplay you. That's what happens. They'll criticize you. They'll make passive aggressive comments and they'll question your character. Um all of these things, bro. All of these things. But the thing about it is, success doesn't have to make you a bad person. It doesn't make you greedy. It doesn't make you selfish. At least for me, it doesn't. What it does make you is proof that hard work does pay off. And maybe I gotta put it into a better perspective, and I can actually show y'all my grind from the time that I took this here seriously to where I'm at now. Very proud of myself. From 2022 to 2025, a lot of grind, bro. But see, people don't see that. They don't see none of that. Especially a lot of y'all now. Y'all don't see none of that, or didn't see none of that. So let them talk, bro. Let them talk. You keep growing as a person, um, your business, whatever. Success guilt often feels like, I think people may feel like survival guilt, and you might think, why me? Why did this work out for me and it's not working out for other people? I've had this thought too because there was days I'm grinding and I see little stuff like, oh, you only gonna get so far. And then I surpass whatever they said. And the thing about it is, maybe you watch people close to you give up on their dreams or things that they want to do. And that's what happened with them. They stopped, you kept going. That's the difference. But I don't want people to feel guilty that they stopped and you kept going. That'd be the problem. Don't feel guilty because of that, because they had the same opportunity as you did. You just took it a little more serious. You put a little more time into it. You trusted the process. You did a little more than the other person. That's all, bro. And we can't feel bad about that. You can't feel bad about that. Success isn't like betrayal to another person who didn't. I think a lot of people look at it as that too. It's a testament to what's possible. It's a testament. It's your journey. You're not supposed to stay stuck just because others choose not to move, bro. You cannot, you can't do this. And if anything, your success gives others hope that the same thing that they want to achieve is possible for them as well. And if they're ready, they can rise too. But they have to be ready. They have to be willing. They have to be dedicated. They have to stay consistent. Right now, this year, I'm on a journey of grinding for me and posting for 365 days. That's just a goal that I have for myself. That's something that I never did before. I want to try it. Life is about evolving, bro. A lot of people got to understand that. Life is about evolving and growing. We had a good year last year. Let's make this one an even better one. That's the type of mindset I'll be having. But a lot of people don't have that. And you can't force nobody to have that mindset. They have to get that on their own. It's things that you literally cannot force. It's only so much that I can do as a person for someone. But if they do not want the things that I want in life, or if they don't want it for themselves, if they don't want it bad enough, you got to be hungry out here, bro. You got to be hungry for the things that you want to get. I don't give a dang if you want to be a rapper. I don't give a dang if you want whatever you want to be in life. You have to be hungry and outwork other people. That's how I look at it. You have to outwork other people. That's how you'll stand out. But the problem that people have is, just to go touch even more, it's a mind shift thing that people have to have. Like I said, people have to want this thing for themselves, right? There's a mind shift that you have to have when it comes to growth and progression. Success isn't just a reward, it's a responsibility. When you succeed, you have the opportunity to create change, to open other doors. I talked about this the other day. You have the opportunity to inspire others, much like I have. YouTube was an opportunity that opened many doors. But most importantly, what I wanted to do was inspire other people. That was my biggest thing. Even on my first video that I dropped, and people probably know me for, that was my biggest thing, was to inspire people. Okay? Yes, I go through stuff because I'm human, but there's a value in between all these videos I drop. There's value. Something you could take away from. My very first video, a lot of people only heard numbers. They didn't get the full context and they fell off the boat. That's the surface listeners. That's what I call them. Because after I gave out numbers, they fell off. They was gone. Then there was people that listened to the context. Yeah, you go through a lot in life, right? And it almost feels like you just climbing this hill and you just climbing, and there's no finish line. The ending is what people needed to listen to. Even though it may feel like this right now, know that there is a finish line. You're going to get there very, very soon. See, people miss that part. I might have to touch base on a video to really break it down for people. Most people only heard the first part, fell off. A couple people heard the middle that was needed, that needed to hear that. And the people that really needed to hear it heard the whole thing, the whole context behind things. Okay? When it's like this, so with that being said, success is not something to be ashamed of. Okay? It's not something to hide. It's not something to, apologize for. I don't see a reason to apologize for you working hard. That just doesn't make any sense to me. The world needs more people who are bold enough to chase their dreams and brave enough to achieve them. That's it. Your success story isn't just for you. Your success story should be something that people could look up and be like, "Damn, bro. If they did it and they went through all of that, what I'm going through, I can get through as well." That's all I got to say, bro. I don't think people should feel guilty about having success, and I'm not even talking about YouTube. If you get money, you win money, you gonna feel guilty about winning money? Probably not. You get promoted. Are you going to feel guilty because you got a pay raise? Probably not. You know, a lot of people have to stop looking at other people's journey and other people's chapters because they're ahead of you in chapters right now. Look at your own. You might only be at the intro. Focus on that. That's it.